If you are missing the glass or have broken glass on your side view mirrors, maybe you need this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. This is a Burco mirror here, and as you can see, that's the shape on there. And I got it because they seem to make this replacement glass for cars. Now, they show here that they make it in the different shapes. They smooth the edges. There's even wiring that is for cars that have heated mirrors. But this car, as you can see, is very old. And I was actually worried about being able to find glass to match the opening here that is obviously fallen out. There is nothing in there but kind of the plastic backing that is kind of gross. But they seem to have it. And so I ordered this and I want to see if this will work. All right, so you can see that the mirror is missing here. It's been missing for a long time. I actually have like dandelion fuzz and stuff like this. This is kind of a semi-sticky piece here. You know, the funny thing is I actually checked on the glass in the mirror over on that side, and it is a flat piece of glass, despite the fact that this looks pretty convex. So you can see here, there's almost this little circle where the mirror, I think, was basically mounted. So not sure exactly why that was, but what I want to do here is just take a little cleaner, a little like alcohol maybe, and try to clean it up. But I really think that this is the only place that the glass is going to touch. And again, not sure why, but this is the cheapest way to do it because the rest of the mirror housing is in pretty good shape. And so what I'm going to do here is use some glue. And it's a little bit of a homebrew job here, but this is what I'm going to use, the Gorilla Max Strength Clear. So this is a construction adhesive, so it should go on and stay on. And really what I'm probably going to do is put some glue right here in the middle and then maybe just a little bit on the center of the glass and put them together. But we also have to check now to see if this glass will even fit. So I'm always kind of skeptical about that because anytime you look up a 1979 car, I feel like people's databases might be slightly outdated. So what we get here is this little bubble pouch, and in here we get, actually the double-sided sticky pads, it looks like. And I want to show you, that actually looks like the piece that would go right there. So I'm kind of guessing we might be able to use this, although do I really trust that? Or do I really want to make it a better, more permanent solution? Ooh, we get 4 of those. So I guess they're saying if you need to stack them up, you can. And here is the glass itself. That is glass. As you can see, there I am. Ha-ha! So, looks okay. I'm just kind of flipping it over. I feel like both of these sides are very reflective. Not sure. I thought, well, maybe one is like the tinted glass for night, but they seem to be exactly the same. So actually seems like the number on this side is reversed. It's actually having trouble focusing on it because it's a piece of glass, I guess. But see how that is reversed. So I bet that you want the side where the numbers are facing correctly out. All right, well, let's just eyeball this and see if that'll fit. Oh man, my fingers are too chubby, but if I could hold that up a little better. So I'm gonna have to clean that up, make sure that there's no grease or finger oils on there. But if I just raise that up, that looks like that's going to be a perfect fit. And that is going to be a super cheap fix. So I'm just going to take some alcohol here and clean up this side and this side. And, you know, I'm going to use the construction adhesive instead of the little double-sided sticky pad because I want it to stay on there. But that also means I'm going to have to get some blue painter's tape to hold it in place, I think. All right, let's try it. All right, let's see what I can do here. Hopefully not screw it up. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this construction adhesive, and I like the fact that it's all weather. I'm gonna squirt a little on the back here. Not sure how well that will stay on glass, but you know, I've had pretty good luck with this stuff in the past. I was thinking about etching this glass with a little sandpaper, but I just want to see how well it works. I will tell you what, the glass was inexpensive. So the nice thing about this is if I do screw it up, I could even just break the glass off because it was pretty cheap, 20 bucks. So if this works, this will be a really nice fix. So I'm just gonna spread that adhesive around there a little bit and go ahead and see if we can get this on and see if I can center it by hand and then use some painter's tape to just hold it in place because I think it's gonna be a little gooey and viscous. Man, that looks pretty good. All right, it is settling down, so I'm gonna use this painter's tape to try to hold it up. Just gonna put a couple more pieces on to hold it. 2 sides up. All right, just eyeballing it, but it looks like I space all the way around. Hopefully that'll hold. I'm gonna give it all day and all night to dry, and then we'll check it out. So it's a little later. I have removed the tape, and what I want to show you here is this sucker is in. It is stable. I have been adjusting it from inside the car, which is really nice. And now I have a real mirror to keep me safe. One thing I did notice is that it does not say that objects in the mirror are closer than they appear, which they seem to put on all sorts of glass. So the objects in this mirror are apparently right where you think they are. But I really love the fact that this is a cheap, easy solution. If you want to pick up a piece of glass for your side mirrors or other replacement mirrors, I'll put a link to that in the description. But I'll also put a link to the Gorilla Glue that I used here too, because that seemed to work a treat. So hopefully that will be a cheap fix for your automotive needs. Peter Von Panda, out.